Hello everyone, welcome back to Mohana Astrology. This is Rajshri here. Today's video is about Saturn's retrogression. Saturn is going retrograde on 30th of June and will become direct again on 15th of November 2024. Now, this is happening in the sign of Aquarius because Saturn is currently in Aquarius. Now, Saturn is super slow and it is stationary actually. And a lot has been said and dramatized on this retrogression already on YouTube. So let me add my input in my simple and plain Jane way. Let us understand one basic principle of retrogression, and that is when a malefic planet gets retrograde, its maleficence increases. Saturn is the first rated malefic planet of all planets. Why malefic? Saturn personally doesn't hold any malefic grudge or any malice against any of us. He is malefic, his energy is malefic for us because he is this duty-bound and dispassionate result giver of our own deeds. During retrogression, Saturn will put in extra effort, extra pressure, and extra due diligence to rectify our karma, and we are not going to like that. That is the crux of this retrogression. And this is very important. Why? Because Saturn is sitting in his Mool Trikona sign of Aquarius. Extremely powerful. There is a positive side to it as well because it's happening in his Mool Trikona sign. Saturn is also going to reward you. Saturn is also going to give you all the goodies if you have worked hard so long. So if you have understood this bit, you will understand what retrogression of Saturn will bring for all of us. So some setbacks, some re-evaluation, some corrections in our actions, and some rewards will also be there for the house where Aquarius falls in your chart. And of course, you also have to see where Saturn is sitting in your birth chart. Now, things will happen in an extraordinary manner, not in the way how you expected so long. Let us now see for each sign how this retrogression of Saturn is going to play out. But before that, I would like to mention that at the end of this video, I have mentioned some remedies and some practical remedies as well. If you are interested, if you feel that this retrogression is bringing some kind of challenges for you, start doing those remedies. It's going to help you. Let me now begin with Aries. Aries. On the positive side, an extraordinary career growth or an unexpected promotion can come your way between July and mid-November. But after some initial delays or with more efforts. For some of you, an unexpected turn in your career and in your social standing will prompt you to make some necessary adjustments in life. However, invest very carefully during this phase. If you have elder siblings, their health or your relationship with them can go through a testing phase. Your child's health can also cause some worry. Your understanding with your friend circle or your support group can get disturbed. You will also get to see who is your true friend and who is not. Spouse's health can cause worry. Relationship issues can also take difficult turn during this time. Take care of your own health. You may feel a bit under the weather and also lethargic. Taurus. It's happening in your 10th house. Career takes center stage in your life between July and November. You need to work harder than usual to progress in career, but in some sudden turn of events, things can actually work in your favor. Your career path itself can also change during this retrogression. This will be the phase to take necessary corrective measures in your professional life. If something is not working out, this would be the time to reevaluate it and decide if you wish to carry on with it. Take care of your social reputation. Mother's health will need a lot of care. Property related matters can be positive, particularly if you are selling a property. August will be a month to watch out for, and that's related to property and mother's health. If you are planning to relocate away from your hometown or your current living place, this would be a good time for that. Domestic matters and your relationship with your spouse can be difficult and expenses will rise. Gemini. Saturn's retrogression is happening in your ninth house. The best way to navigate through this retrogression of Saturn would be not to depend on your luck much. Try to work harder and take necessary initiatives to upskill yourself. Things will then turn out in your favor. Chances of a job change get stronger during this phase. Your siblings may face some hardships in life. Try to maintain cordiality with your siblings, neighbors, and friends. Father's health can cause worry. If you are planning a travel, it may get cancelled and you may have to reschedule it. If you are pursuing higher studies, right, like MBA or PhD, some unexpected turns of events can delay your progress. From July 15th to 5th of August, and again in September, your sign lord Mercury will be in your third house, right opposite to retrograde Saturn. So this will be a phase when your endeavors, initiatives, or travel plans can change. Being respectful to your own tradition and being dutiful and righteous will help you during this time. Cancer. Saturn is getting retrograde in your 8th house. Let's first understand that it is not a great transit for you. It indicates that some unforeseen situation can destabilize your life in various ways and transform your path of life and career going forward. If you are running a business, this applies more to you. You will find that the people who were supporting you so long in your personal matters are slowly detaching themselves from your life. If you are married, spouse's health can cause concern. If your marriage is not stable, this phase can bring separation. Take very good care of your health, both physical and mental. A chronic ailment can develop during this phase. There may be a sad news in your in-laws' family. Leo. Saturn is going retrograde in your 7th house. This rings alarm bells in your married life and also in partnerships if things are not really well in these two areas. Your interaction with others, with your spouse, close business associates, and your standing in the society all will need care. And it's between July and mid-November. A relocation can be there too. Your health and mental anxiety need care, particularly between mid-August and mid-September, when your sign lord Sun will be right opposite to retrograde Saturn. Sun will be powerful then in your sign, so increase in ego will be felt, but extra powerful Saturn will no doubt initiate some karma correction or payback related to marriage and partnerships. Parents' health will also need care. Virgo. For Virgo, Saturn is going retrograde in your 6th house. Saturn retrograde in the Prarabdha house can mean that an old disease can come back during this phase. The medication that has been working well so long may not work now. This will be a good time to pay off loans if you have any. At work, you may face higher competition. A change of job can also be there. From July 19th to 5th of August and again in September, Your sign lord Mercury will be in your 12th house, right opposite to retrograde Saturn. You need to take caution about your health and mental anxiety during this period. Hospitalization cannot be ruled out. For some of you, this will also initiate a foreign journey because of work. Libra. Saturn is getting retrograde in your 5th house. So expect that the matters related to children, your romantic relation, investments, money, and income will go through changes during July and mid-November. Corrections will come in these areas. You may rekindle an old love. If you deal in shares or have speculative investments, you need to remain a bit more careful. In August, your sign lord Venus will be in Leo in your 11th house, right opposite to retrograde Saturn. Now, this phase can be monetarily lucrative for you. However, your romantic relationship, your health will need care. Marriage is a strong possibility for the eligible Libra people, particularly after 11th July when Venus comes out of combustion. You may have to deal with an issue related to your children during this retrogression period. If you are studying, additional focus and effort will help you. Scorpio. Saturn will go retrograde in your 4th house. This phase can make you relocate out of your home or hometown or even home country. It can also push you out of your comfort zone. However, domestic troubles or lack of mental peace can bother you, and this probably is going to push you out of your comfort zone. Mother's health can cause worry during this phase. Your mother herself can relocate to a different place. If you are doing any property deals, take additional care that all matters are okay there. It is possible that you may go ahead to buy a property or change your residence after a couple of trials. The same goes for your vehicles. Some repair will be needed in your house or in your vehicle. In your workplace, keep cordiality with your colleagues and your boss both. Use your own intelligence and your personality to get positive results in your career. Sagittarius. For you, Saturn is going retrograde in your 3rd house. So this will be a phase to have a relook at your ideas and initiatives. You may discard some and make some necessary adjustments in some others. Whatever be the case, you are going to put in extra effort in all that you have been doing. The important part will be not to go overboard with your projects. This will also be a good time to complete any unfinished project. You may suddenly take an interest in your old hobby. Your communication will need utmost care during this time. Evaluate carefully what you say or post in social media or write in emails. If you have travel plans, those can get rescheduled. Siblings' health can also cause some concern. One thing you need to be very careful during this phase is that do not show unnecessary aggression or courage while dealing with your neighbors, friends, and siblings. It may just backfire on you. Capricorn. Saturn is your sign lord and is going retrograde in your 2nd house. Some unexpected development can happen in your finances and in the family atmosphere between July and mid-November. Money will come suddenly. At the same time, savings will also erode if you are not careful. Have a relook at your finances and make the necessary corrections there. Retrograde Saturn in your house of family can damage the peace in your family atmosphere. Be very careful of what you say. Otherwise, you would be contributing to this damage. Your health needs care during this phase. try to eat fresh food and stay healthy. Tooth-related issues, ENT troubles, or leg-related troubles can resurface. Aquarius. Saturn's retrogression is happening in your sign and Saturn is your sign lord. Do not ignore any health troubles between July and mid-November, considering Ketu is passing through your 8th house. This would be a good period to make necessary adjustments in your lifestyle to maintain a better health. A lot of pressure and responsibility is already on you, and it's going to increase during this retrogression. Mental stress can also increase. Along with your own health, your spouse's health will also need care. Large differences with the spouse can also be there between mid-August and mid-September if you are already married. A change in your profession is coming during this retrogression. Pisces. Saturn is going retrograde in your 12th house. The first thing that comes to my mind is it is going to increase your expenses a lot. Foreign travel, long distance travel can be there too, and some issues can also pop up in travel. You may feel mentally detached from the family. Although deep inside you are looking for peace and quiet in a secluded atmosphere, it is not going to happen during this retrogression. Take care of health. For some of you, hospital visits can be there, particularly between mid-August and mid-September. Your competitors and opponents can resurface. Legal issues can bother you too. Let's now talk about the remedies during this retrogression. If you feel that you are getting negative results of retrogression, as remedy, chant Hanuman Chalisa if your own faith permits. Keep fast on Saturdays and avoid non-veg food during this time. Try to have a simple, uncomplicated, and detached approach towards the happenings around you. And that is actually going to help you a lot to manage this energy of retrogression. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I would really appreciate if you like this video, share with others, and let me know in the comment section if it's helping you. Thank you so much again. May God bless us all.